What is up, everybody? Chris here with a tutorial for Ecamm. Thanks for joining me. I'm still waiting to create an intro for this. Hopefully, I don't know. I feel like intros are a little harder to do. Something I need to put more thought behind and can't just like run and gun it. But when I do create my intro, I'll definitely do a walkthrough of how I created it on here live. But for today's focus, we're focusing on lower thirds. Also, I don't have a lower third right now, so you guys don't know who I am, but my name is Chris. Um, so yeah, without further ado, let's just hop into it. Let's start in some Ecamm live demo mode. And essentially, the first way I'm gonna teach you how to do lower thirds, and the easiest way and the most painless way is just using what Ecamm gives you. And Ecamm has a whole bunch of overlay features down here that you can see. Oh, well, wrong key command. Down here, these are their overlays. We have, what is it? New image overlay down here. A new animated overlay, new screen share, dynamic text, a new text box overlay, shapes, they have timers, they have web widgets, they have camera overlays, and then last but not least, you can add all these things into folders so that you can attach them, you can combine them together and do that. For today, we're going to focus on the text overlay. So I'm just going to click that and create a new text overlay. So when I do that, I essentially get this pop over menu. And essentially, this is where I can create my overlay. You have the ability to change your different fonts that you want. In this case, my font is Product Sans. You have the ability to have the background. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to type my name, Chris Fernandez. I mean, you guys don't need my government, but it's Chris. And yeah, I can edit the background if I want to. In this case, let's make it our live studio red. I can also, I can add a border to that. So we can add a border here. Do a little color border, make it look nice. I can add a corner radius to that, just to make it feel a little more round. I don't think the border has to be that thick. Maybe let's leave it that thick. Who cares? Another thing you can do is within the background itself, you have all these different options here. So color, gradient, motion. Gradient and motion are kind of the same thing. The motion is just the gradient's moving around in a circle. So let me show you what that looks like. Here we have the gradient, and then if I was to choose motion, it just those things start to move. Well, you'll see it in the preview of it. But yeah, let's go with the gradient now. I mean, why not? We're gonna make something fancy. Let's make it fancy. I usually like to use my same brand color and just bring it down in closer to black. Um, I don't know. This just provides like some motion to it. And then when I click out of that, cool. We'll have it be dynamic. I forget the logic behind their text boxes here. They do have the scrolling ticker. That's not what we want to use here for a lower third. But yeah, I think I am pretty much done with this one. Let's hit add and boom. I have a lower third here. For the sake of this, I'm going to move this over here. And yeah, this is my lower third. I can still pinch and move this, and I'm simply doing that by pinching on my trackpad here. I don't know how most people do this without a trackpad, but yeah, you let me know in the comments. So yeah, back to screen share here. So I'm just pinching on this to make it a little bigger or smaller. Also, if you want to rotate them, you can rotate them. Just remember in Ecamm, Command Z is your friend. Oh, this still seems like it's a little... Okay, cool. So I got that where I like it. And another thing you can add here is you can make this transition. So you can have this fly in from the bottom, You can place it there, and then when I go over to my left side over here and I hover over the eyeball and I click the eyeball, it should disappear and come back in that same way. Just to make this a little more dynamic for you, I'm going to just end this so that you could actually see what it looks like in the live preview. Just simple. Comes in, goes away. They have some other transitions baked in to Ecamm. I don't think they're that crazy with the transitions just yet. But again, they have the ability to like we can spin in from the bottom. Let's see what that looks like. There you go. I kind of like that. Um, I might use this for right now. Who knows? But that is the easy way to create lower thirds in thing. You can also assign these lower thirds to a key command via your Stream Deck. So I have my Stream Deck right over here in front of me. And yeah, let's so yeah, you guys are looking at my Stream Deck. So you could have an overlay, just you drag and drop over here, and yeah, it knows that Chris is the only one that I have. And then when I click that button, you guys technically can't see me click it, but I could show a way for you guys to show me click it. But yeah, I'm just gonna click that button right now, and it goes away. It comes back, goes away, comes back. Cool. So that's the quick and dirty way to create a lower third on Ecamm. Let me close this back. And now let's do it a slightly different way, probably using a design tool that most of you are familiar with. Let's open up Canva. So I don't think Canva has a template. Oh, that's Alex from a different project. So I'm going to close this. Let's see if Canva does have a lower third option. I don't think they do. Yeah, as I suspected, they don't. But usually what I do is I create like these weird oblong shapes. Let me see if I can go into one that I've used in the past for either a client or for myself when I type in lower third. Yeah, so let's look at Zeke's lower thirds here. So this was Zeke's show, and he's still doing it. We just gotta get it back and running. But yeah, this was how I created lower thirds for Zeke's show, Zeke's World. And essentially, what I did here, oh, I love that. I stay there in that little corner. That's so cool. Okay, so with Zeke's show, yeah, I add all these graphics in here via just how Canva is. You get me? It's drag and drop. You have your things here. But the cool thing about this is that you can animate this stuff. And I think we already have animations played in here. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the current, what we have right here for it. And then when it comes up here, I think it's just because we need to make this a video file. So yeah, that's what they will look like when you bring them in. But the truth is, you can take any Canva file, export it as a GIF, and bring that in as what you would want your lower third to look like. So let's just for, shits and giggles. Look, they have one that I did here for me in the past when he interviewed me. I'm going to copy and paste. I like that picture of me. We're going to leave that there. Let's, we don't need my whole government here, but we could do Chris. We'll leave the Fernandez. We will change the @ handle to our live studio @ handle, live studio team. And then I am just going to remove this background here. I'm going to change this color again to my red. I'm going to change this font to my font, which is Product Sans Bold. We're going to do this one, Product Sans Bold. And I think I want both of these to be all caps. Cool. This as well will be product sans regular. I'm gonna change the effect on this to be nothing. We're going to, oh, what happens when we outline these? I think I like the outline idea just as a means to make that font a little thicker. Cool. I like that. Some graphic design friends might kill me for kerning, but who cares? Let's make it a little thicker then, so that these things just run into one another. Let's see. I like that. I like that. I mean, the E's killing me there, but wait, let's go like right there. I think that's good. And then I'm going to do the letter spacing just a little down so that everything touches. Cool. I like that. There's something about that I like. And then all right, so I like that. I'm gonna size that down a little bit, bring it down. I still got to change these things to white, but first I'm gonna size up my name, Chris, and then yeah, just gonna make this white, white, white. I need to change the border here. I should have did that earlier. Effects. I'm gonna change this to white. Boom. Ooh, I'm not liking. What I'm not liking is that sliver there. I see there in the red. So I'm gonna come here and I'm going. Going to. Uh, there we go. Do a little more letter spacing. Cool. All right. I like this. Let's play around with some of these animations. Actually, no, I think I kind of like them. And I mean, do I need to animate differently? I think I like the baseline for that. Cool. All right. I'm happy with this. We're going to hit share. We're going to hit download. I am going to make sure that I'm just downloading that current page that I'm on. And wait a minute. Most important step, as a GIF. It used to work as videos in Ecamm, and I don't know what's going on, but I'll try both a GIF and a video and show you exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to make sure that this is not checked, the transparent background. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to click download. And then once Canva's done downloading that, it's going to ask me where I want to send it. I'm probably just going to send it to my downloads to make this quick and easy. Let's see, any day now. Once this one's downloading, I will do the MP4, and then just to show you guys what I was talking about. Let me take a water break as I drink like a slob and drop water all over myself. It's like I've never been live before. Hey, I got 2 people watching. If you're watching and you like what you're seeing or you want to motivate me, feel free to share some love. Okay. Da, 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 da. All right. GIF is about to be done downloading. I'm just going to say this is Chris, lower third. I'm going to save it to my downloads. Boom. All right. And then while I am downloading the MP4 version, I will show you how that other stuff works. So let's minimize this. Cool. So I have that in my downloads. I'm just going to bring this up and I'm going to drag this into my overlays. I'm going to show in my current, wow. That, oh man, that went down a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. I guess downloading an MP4 from Canva is a lot faster than downloading a GIF. Who would have thunk? So I'm gonna download that, minimize that. try to do this faster. Drag this into here, showing all scenes. Cool. There we go. So this could be a lower third. And usually I like to have these like attached here. I follow the guidelines that Ecamm gives me. And then for something like this, I would have this transition and fly in from the left side. So you hide it, bring it back in. That looks great. I love that. I'm really happy with that. I mean, you can size it up too. That could be my lower third. Now, you also the one thing that sucks about the GIF version of this is like it doesn't have an automation where it goes away. So you have to hide it and show it yourself. So you show it, boom, it's not going to go away when it's done. It's just going to loop. And I guess in Canva, what you can do is just rather than doing animation both in and out, you can just have the in. And then it just stays there as a card the whole time. If you want to just leave that as a graphic element on your live stream. Um, so yeah, let's go and do the more. Oh wait, let me show you the way to do it via MP4. So let's go back to Canva. This is now downloaded. We're gonna call it Chris Lower Third MP4. And I mean, let's see. Let's see if they fixed it or not. Maybe it was just a bug and I was bugging. So I'm gonna drag this in here. I'm gonna put this there. We're gonna add it as an animated. It works all of a sudden. Holy crap! I love this. Cool. So same thing, and this is what I was talking about in terms of the automation. You can have it hide and stay hidden. So however long you make the animation in Canva, so I guess these are like at 5 seconds, and then it'll go away. So I'm just gonna add the transition again, fly in from the left side, and then I'm gonna come back here. I have the stay hidden when it goes. So when I move it now and I touch it, hands are free. I'm not touching anything. As soon as it's done and hits its thing, it should fly out where it came from. It doesn't fly out where it came from, but it does disappear. It would be cool if the animation just reversed back on itself, but it does disappear, and that's cool. Again, you have the GIF way. Um, again, where you have to hide it yourself, and you could do the same thing with the video way and hide it yourself, or you can hands free it, and then when it's done, it hides and stays hidden. All right, so let's go into the more advanced way of creating a lower third. This is creating essentially an overlay with sound. I'm going to close out Canva here because we don't need it anymore, and it did what it needed to do for us. And we're going to take a trip on a wild side, open up another tool. For me, my editing tool of choice is Final Cut. For others out there, it may be Adobe or whatever the other one is. I forget. I know Blackmagic makes one. It's not coming to mind right now. But for me, it's Final Cut. So let's get into it. All right. So this was something I was making earlier the other day. I'm going to close this. I'm going to open a library, Alive 2025. Come in here. I'm going to full screen this. I'm going to create a new project. We're going to call it Lower Third. And we'll do Chris Lower Third. Chris Lower Third. 4K looks good. I think the resolution is okay. 30p is fine. This is a really important step right here. Make sure that your file is Apple ProRes 444 when you are doing this. If it is any other type of file codec, it will not work. Apple ProRes 444 has alpha channel layers, which allows you to basically export transparent videos. And I think also 444XQ. But for me, this is my go-to. I'm going to hit OK. I should have an empty timeline here. And now I'm going to look at some things that I have. So like I have some of these text things. These are cool. I think I have like some legit lower third ones here. These are just my titles. I'm going to try to find something here. Let's see. Behavior, no. Call outs. I'm just looking for some lower thirds. All right. Let's see. Lower thirds. These are whack. Yeah, no, we're not going to go with those. Hand-drawn titles. There we go. All right, yeah, this is something I've used in the past for other clients. This one's cool right here. I like this. Let's go with this. So I'm gonna drag and drop this over here, and we're gonna see. All right, Samantha Kawaso. That's not my name. All right. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna click on the overlay, or not the overlay. I'm gonna click on the item in the timeline. I'm still thinking like I'm in Ecamm. I'm gonna change the name. So we got Chris, and then we're gonna change it again to our font. Where are you? Product Sans. And let's go Product Sans bold. And then, did I just move that? I hope I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna come here. We're gonna write for. I think we want this all to be caps. Chris Fernandez. Boom. And then again, we are going to go Product Sans. And I'm going to go bold. So we'll see what this looks like. So yeah, it comes in. These things just, they just wiggle. They wiggle just a little bit. All right. And then what I'm going to do here is for this, I'm going to add my brand color, red. I should change the text to white. And then here is where the magic starts. So with this, it's going to be a transparent graphic. I could click on this and again, like position this to where I would want it to be on the screen here, or I can also resize it on Ecamm. To make it easier for myself, I am going to do it here. So I want the scale to be significantly less, something like that. And then I want this to be closer to the bottom, like it is a lower third. It's imagining that my head is going to be in this area right here, and then my lower third will show up like that. So like this thing, it's a little scribble. So I could add a sound effect. So let's go find a sound effect courtesy of the homie Zeke for Landless. So boom, bada bing, bada boom. Sound effects. Do a little scribble. And then this definitely has more than enough options for me. I'm going to close this down. I'm going to take that audio file. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to try to time it up. I think I might have to just, whoop, not what we wanted to do. I want to drag this in. All right. I think we want this to start right away. All right, let's get in here. I'm going to zoom in, move this over, drag this, boom. Hey, I like that. I like that a lot. And then that's just there chilling. All right, cool. Ooh, that's an erase sound. That has to be an erase sound. All right, I thought I was done with our list, but we're going to do erase now. Or eraser. Do they have? can't even think of what an eraser sounds like in my head. That was it. That's definitely it. Whoa, not that. We'll go with the quieter one. Someone download that. Boom. I mean, wait, I didn't even listen to this one. I like that one too. All right, cool. All right. So now I'm done with Artlist, I swear. Let's come back here. I'm going to take that eraser sound that I found, and we're going to line it up with around, there we go. Starts around here. All right. And then we come here, we cut that, hit A, delete. I'm going to take this and I'm going to dip out the sound real quick so that it goes. And then this is what our overlay is going to look like. And then it's going to erase. Honestly, I think all we need is the erase sound right like around there. Yep, that's perfect. I like that a lot. And we can take this. Sweet. Awesome. I love it. That's we're shipping it. All right. So last thing, and one of the most important steps here is you have this. It's in the place that you want it to be. It's Apple 4.4. You are going to take this effect over here, called Draw Mask, and you're going to drag that onto it. And what that's going to do is it's going to activate the alpha channel and basically make this as a transparent video. So when you export it, we're going to export file. We go to our settings. Again, we make sure it's Apple ProRes 444. And then I'm going to hit next. I'm going to go into my downloads just to make this easier for myself. Save. Oh, wait. Cancel. We're going to press lower third. Final cut. And then we're going to save that. And we should be done with Final Cut right now. I'm going to let that export itself out. If I'm thinking correctly, I think that did it, but I'm going to minimize that really quickly. I'm going to come down here to my downloads. And all right, I have an MOV file right now. So I can just take this and drop this in as an overlay. Again, add it as an animated overlay, and it does that. But if you're seeing one thing, where's the sound? We don't have any sound. So in order to get sound, we need to convert this file to a WebM file. And that is probably the most important thing that you're going to want to see here, that you're going to want to get out of this in order to do this. So I'm going to take this overlay over here, and I'm just going to delete it. And then I'm going to open up my secret tool, Shutter Encoder. So what Shutter Encoder does is it allows me to create a WebM file with sound out of that transparent MP4 file that I just did, or MOV file. So I'm going to go to my downloads, just going to drag and drop that video onto here. For some reason, WebM files are seen here as VP9. I don't know why. I follow someone else's video. This is exactly how they did it. Usually some people go by 2pass and max quality. I find when I do that, it takes forever, and the quality difference is not that different. But the most important part when on Shutter Encoder is to come to your advanced settings, and you're going to hit enable alpha channel, which allows for this thing to be transparent. And then we're basically going VP9 WebM, and now I'm just going to hit start function. We're going to wait a little bit for this to think about it. 14. Again, usually this happens a lot faster now that I don't do that 2pass and max quality. Alrighty. Cool. And we're live. Let's do that. So I'm going to minimize this right now. I'm going to minimize this. And now when I come to my downloads, I have that WebM graphic here. And now when I drag that onto my overlay. There we go. So you guys should hear that. Yep. Awesome. Yep. The sound effect is working. And then same thing with the other one. I can have this overlay hide and stay hidden so that I don't have to take it away. I mean, part of the animation, the way it does it is it goes away itself. But sometimes people, like when they go to trigger it again, if they assigned it to a call to action on their Stream Deck, they feel like, oh, wait, it's broken. And then they don't realize that they have to press it again because they just hit it and it was just there secretly while they didn't know it was there. So me, I'm going to hide it, have it come in. You hear the little scribble sound. That's me, Chris Fernandez, and then it erases away. And we can check that out. We can check out all three of them really quickly, just on my main shot, real quick. So we're on the main shot. Oh wow. Okay. I guess. Oh, that just came because I was screen sharing. Anyways, so we had the first one, just text. Chris, cool. I could have added other stuff there, like a title or anything. I hide that away. Then we have the other style, the video via through Canva, or I had the at handle. And then, oh, my bad. I double triggered that. And lastly, we have the fancy one. Hey, there we go. With sound, transparent, overlaid over my video. And yeah, that is it for class today. 32 minutes. I'm happy with that. So yeah, if you guys found this video helpful at all, I'm going to be going back into it, leaving chapters for when I was working on what. If you guys are interested in seeing more videos and you guys have specific things that you want to learn from Ecamm, please just comment down below what you want to learn about Ecamm or what you want to learn about producing podcasts on Ecamm. And yeah, that is getting a text right now. So maybe it's a perfect timing. But yeah, I will see you guys in another video whenever I can make them. Maybe I'll spend some more time going over that transparent feature next time, or we can, go over how I made my intro. Who knows? All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.